Hello everyone, it's the 1st of February. So some quick reminders before I start. All the new genre stretch and consistency challenge and all those things have started up again, as well as the Keeping Warm in February challenge and the Full Moon Madness, which is in 2 days. So, thank you all for answering my questions. To answer everybody else's questions, where do I come up with the best ideas? This used to be, for the last 4 years, I've worked as a night cleaner, cleaning daycares and office buildings and things, so I came up with a lot of ideas while I was cleaning sinks. And also, I had like a half-hour commute, so that helped to just listen to music and think about my stories and that. Now that I'm unemployed, I get the majority of my ideas from watching TV. Just tweaking plot lines or a hint of dialogue or something that I see because I watch a lot of TV. I have one recurring dream that I've actually never used in my writing. I tend to forget a lot of my dreams and nightmares, but this particular nightmare actually is some reptilian monster that I can't really remember, but I should probably use that at some point, but I don't really do horror in that way. I'm kind of more of a fantasy and supernatural type writer, so that would be interesting to try, though. Productive procrastination. I am a very big procrastinator, so this is kind of a perfect question for me. I play The Sims 3, so that helps with coming up with appearances for my characters. For Spectrum, for example, my current series of novels, I came up with the appearances for the 7 goddesses in this world by creating them in The Sims, and I still actually have that file that I haven't done anything with, but it's great to go back on to see that, as well as their personality traits within that. And so I will use The Sims a lot for more visual aspect. I have made maps, which I've shown last year. I tried with Spectrum to create a world building journal with maps, with descriptions of the goddesses, with information about holidays and the seasons and all this, and which did take a fair bit of time to get. Not even a quarter of the way through the journal, but I never finished it. But that is something that I try to do whenever I can't actually write for that particular series or story. Just an update on where I am as far as my writing goes. I wrote 16,000 in January, which is like 13,000 below where I should be. I did write a poem, which I'm ecstatic about, even though it was very small, because I don't do poems. And I have actually started editing, thanks to everybody's wonderful advice. I have not gotten very far into it, but I have started. I'm hoping for February to focus more on the editing than the writing, but I do have a lot of projects, challenges, competitions going on. Several of them being for Valentine's Day, so I'm sure I'm going to be signing up for Keeping Warm in February. So yeah, that's kind of where my February goals stand out. And I forgot again to do the blogging circle. So I'm going to be a bit late on my January post, but it will be up this week, I promise. As well as my progress thread. I'm going to make a memo of this, and I'll put it somewhere in front of me, and yeah. Okay. And the last question, Tiffany's question, was about music. I do tend to listen to music while I'm writing. More so a few years ago. I haven't done as much the last year. But I do have a writing playlist on my iPod that gets played a lot during NaNoWriMo. And it's a lot of rock music. My favorite artists are the Trues, Imagine Dragons, and Florence and the Machine. So those get played a lot. Billy Joel, fun, just anything loud and upbeat that I can play over and over and over again, as I tend to do with my favorite songs. So yeah, that's my playlist, I guess. So I will see all you next week. Bye.